Minim se wati bi dia. KNUST assistant headmaster. Oni suku ni bako. They were found in some position bia. I mean, na enye fekra se obehe ensem bebre efrimu and say updates bebre efrimu aba. One is from Yankasa vice president. In say Oba in the history of Ghana, the very first vice president Oba or the name Sem Aba Betuja. And gender minister. And also so the name Sem Aba Betuja. What is she saying? Or the name Sem Aba Betuja. And one MP Chifu Atimokwa MP Vondi your friend David Vondi. And also the apologies be Abetuja. Now what happened now? Let's young come near more updates. Vice President Eddie Betuja some say yes the headmaster assistant headmaster Eddie and I say ya pamuno Eddie no every school more the onye assistant headmaster bill. Now we and a vice president Eddie Betuja say on why education minister da education so she's an educationist, she's a professor. And when you some do na ekoso e school mu or vice chancellor kran so UCC. Nti when you some do na ekoso na o say enye se bibi say ebesi. Na ono de empo ne de sesesi yetimi ache sa papa ya ye de no eba be famra kwan so because esisi bebre schools do na mu no ensem bi say ekoso pa but empie emayente. Recently, there's another one cry and also poppy up. Me sure say enche be our better home poppy Eddie free Pinaxtv here and also so where they were caught in the act. Na omugu so and yes, vice president Eddie Ninsem Ababe Tuja and gender minister so the Ninsem Ababe Tuja. And what the vice president she was saying about this particular incident. So
what I'm saying is that this has happened. It's not good news. But it's also a question of power and a question of some of us not paying attention to the nature of the responsibilities given to us in any place of work. Maybe not only in the schools, the workplace. It just happens too often. And so public education is also very important. And holding people to account is also very, very important. So we'll deal with that in another place. What you are dealing with gender, and gender is about everything. You are talking about the children. I mean, boys, girls, the vulnerable women, men, and so on. Those who are differently abled. They are also from any of the genders. So your work is very, very important. Yes, we know it's enormous, but it's important. And when you talk about women, I know that for a long time, people equated the gender with women, forgetting the men. Where are the men in the room? Don't worry, you're all part of it, okay? It's very, very important. And for a country and the kind of culture we have, it's very important that we move everybody along. And we should be very, very mindful of it. But we also know that there are times when, if you look at the data of those who are at the bottom, the women, we tend to dominate. And so that is why a lot of the emphasis goes to that area. But that's not to say that we are forgotten about everyone. We can't do that. And when you talk about women, we are everywhere. We have not just been invented, And we are in every discipline, whether it's education or finance, agriculture, security, health. Where are we not? So going forward, we also want to see even other ministries become more sensitive about that and push us into the mainstream of their planning so that So what I'm saying is that this has happened. It's not good news. But it's also a question of power and a question of some of us not paying attention to the nature of the responsibilities given to us in any place of work.
Okay, and Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Naana Opoku Ajemane Kwatse Nensemi Brody to Ghana. Yes, she's trying to tell us, say you do course school Musa Koye Juma. Be mindful of your responsibility. Na Esha so said and Sem say Mameto. Dr. Agnes Namomo Lati, gender minister, so the Nensemi Brody Ababe to Ghana. Papa yi some headmaster in asamba na dodo na ka say eh mo yi na di keke ene se sa de ene obi anso be kwa koye bi echim ya ebe yi medina me kofie we na gender minister Dr. Agnes na Momolate de abetuja. As we can see on our screens, also we are working with police to arrest dismissed assistant headmaster of KNUST SHS. And yes, dodo na mo expect say assistant headmaster yes ya dismissing says o kotena fie keke dabi says agenda minister de ababa betudwa say yes enye fie keke na obekwa akotena na emom omoni police for kan bom na omo make sure say ye bechi sa police assistant headmaster yi na aban ene no edi no because small say ko ne ko kire nkra na de empokoye omo assistant headmaster na wakɔ toa so akɔ di saa adwuma yi na kyɛ sɛ nsɛm fata nti yɛn dismiss ne kɛkɛ yɛbɛtoa so na yɛakye no ɛno ɛfiri gender minister Dr. Agnes Namomo Lati hɔ ɛna ɛde ɛba na honorable Vondi ɛnso so David Vondi MP ɛwɔ Ch0pp at0pa MP nsɛm bɛn na ɔde to dwa yɛbɛka yɛ a ɔne adom some interview bi na interview ne mu ɛna ne nkasa mu no okasa wie no ase o kire se na akra no wo hwe video na akra no kra wo sresre headmaster ni mom no nsre ye because e bia at that time no na say dwumadi akra no di bedi papa no na papa no dwene ho say bebro ne so kakra enti akra ni mom de na o sresre na mom papa ne de na ye hu say o gini feelings wo ho a enye kwan papa so enti o hu ne say akra no na o ya aware of what was going on. At a point, among fortune, I no kosi bone say, or supporting headmaster no. Akra no kra ni age na yesi ade bio. Enti ne nkomo no na bi mu hu ne say no. What's the MP is saying, say and twasumu because untimi metre say o support papa no headmaster ne sa e ma ne nye because said the opposition na ye hu omo no na enye ne papa mu. Na wey Ena David Vondi honorable so edi aba to your press conference. First of all, the apologies aba all try church mu say no na enye say support assistant headmaster no mum na or try ama ye hu say at a point enkra ni bi so ye nkra bone because we have video na akra ni mum esre nti wo de yenko na yenko tie honorable David Vondi Ch0pp at0pa MP ne nsɛm a ɔde to dwa ɛne na apologies a ɔde aba ɛbɛto yɛ nyinaa yɛnim no.
Portions of the statement I made during the discussion was taken out of context and was placed, and it was all over the place, which of course was suggesting that I sided with the head tutor in the relationship he had with the student. Ladies and gentlemen, I would want to plead with all of you and to all Ghanaians who may be watching me now, that if that video played by Adom TV brought any discomfort to anybody, I apologize for that, comment. However, I never meant to side with the tutor.
Okay, enti yesha honorable Vondi, David Vondi, ena yakotie ne nsemu no. Now, first of all, ode Ch0pp eba say mpo nsem no kan no say insight obi ana say ne understanding ana say sekira koma obi ne say or side with headmaster na enye ne sa ɛna na ɔpa kyerɛ enti wɔde ɛyɛ apologies kɛseɛ paa ɛde aba na wei ɛna ɛfoto bebree nso ɛkɔma ɛyɛ SHS for no ɔmo bɛwie school anaso ɔmo twerɛ papers wie we all saw some of the videos that were circulating na it was very bad. I mean a bit more time no ɔmo anya ne say social media was not like this. Yes, now some money cost, but as this year batch omu wie no nkomo a no omu di e social media no na enye kra nti yes honorable Vondi aba be patcho gender minister enso e de abeto so say yes headmaster no onkotena fie saa keke omu ni police for can bo no ma make sure say yes omo ebechi headmaster KNUST SHS assistant headmaster omo make sure say omo beti no na omo de no akwakotum vice president enso e de abeto dwa say enye say teacher ni and say headmaster you do go school be mindful of your responsibility and do accordingly, not otherwise. Next update ayede ebremo kukrantumi enyina ya be kai say enche bia na police for